Pro, which is a important part of Dynamics 365 system. So business process flows are nothing but processes in Dynamics 365 which guides to a user to do some tasks, and the guided process, the business process flow, in short, we will call it as BPF. These processes guides to the user to get the work done in correct way. So this provides also a streamlined user experience for data entry. So sometimes what happens when a new user gets recruited in a organization, he doesn't require to understand all the entity informations. Rather, a guided process will let the user to follow the steps to do the work in a correct way. So it provides a streamlined user experience for data entry, and it provides the visual indicators that if a stage is completed and you can go for next stage. And business use of business process flow, ensures that user user do not do any mistake, and the process will be completed in a quick manner. And also BPF is integrated with other customizations like business rules and the form script and the plugins also. Uh, for example, if a business process flow updates a field of the entity, then if there is any form script written on that field against on change event, then the event will also be fired. So BPF also integrates and honors all the other customizations associated with that corresponding field and entity. And we have also some out of the box BPF present in system like lead to opportunity sales process, then phone to test process. So these are all the business process flows which are exist in the Dynamics 365 system, and you can go and check. Also, business process flow. In business process flow, we can use multiple entities. It's not that on single entity we can create BPF. Rather, we can also use multiple entities in one business process flow. Users also switch, process to process. If a single entity or an entity contains multiple processes, then user can switch processes from one to another. And to enable a single entity to participate working in business process flow, we have to enable the business process flow option in entity definition, so that the specific entity will be used for business process flow configuration. Some more important points we have to take care. We have to take as a point maximum number of processes and stages and steps that we can integrate. There can be no more than 10 activated process uh, per entity. So if you want to define business process flows per entity, then maximum 10 activated business process can be there, and each process can contain no more 30 stages. Okay, you can define 30 stages, and multi-entity process can contain no more than 5 entities. If your business process flow contains multiple entities, then the maximum entities you can use is 5. So this is the fundamental of business process flow. Okay, so we are wasting time. Let's go to the Dynamics 365 system to understand how we can configure this. For this, go to settings. In settings, you will find solutions. I have already created a solution, and in that solution, I just want to uh, create a business process flow. Also, you can also create your own solution to uh, have your own customizations. So this is a solution. Just open the solution, and in this solution we will go to the process section, and in this process section we can add business process flow. So go to processes. If you can see in this solution we have four processes that I have created last time, and now I just want to create another process of type business process flow. Now just create new process and give a name as, let's say, order placement process. Just want to create a business process flow against order entity, because what happens sometimes you just directly create orders, skipping the opportunity and leads and the quotations, and directly place orders. So while placing orders, some mandatory things and some process needs to be followed. That's why I have to create a business process flow against the order entity, so that they will follow proper process while placing orders without opportunity and code. Now category, you have to select business process flow here, and the entity, it should be order, because I want to run this process against order entity. You can also specify the name of the business process flow here with your customized name. Otherwise, it will take the process name as with the prefix, and click OK. Once you click OK, the business process flow, the unified process designer for business process flow will open. This is a very visual and very efficient visual editor where you can add stages and processes and labels, steps, and controls in this process designer. So I just want to have three stages. One is identify, and next stage is propose, and third stage is close. In the propose stage, in the identify stage, I just want to capture if the potential customer is existing or not, and if the existing, then select the customer and also select the price list. So this is the first default stage. Give a name called as identify, and the category should be identify. Let's say the category is identify and the entity will be order, and just apply this. Here we'll go to details and select this step 1. In step 1, let's change this default display name of the step 1 as is customer listing, and select the data field as is customer existing. So this is the data field of the order entity. I can make it as required, then I can apply it. So this step is done. Now you can add another step here, going to the components and dragging the step to add below the step 1, and I can select the step to name as potential customer, and select the data field as customer here and make it as required and apply. So in my first stage, I have created two steps, and I will add another step here to select the price list. Step 3, price list. price list you can select here, and this is required, apply. Now I have defined my first stage to identify some important information regarding customer in the price list. Now I will add another stage here and to capture some product line information. Okay. Now in this stage, just change the stage as propose, and category selected propose. Our entity is order. Okay, just apply it. And go down and select the step one. And in step one, just add is product line added. And select the field is product line products added to the order, make it required, and apply it. And I will add another step here in order for propose stage, and I will add is total amount be calculated, and I'll select is I'll select the data field is total amount recalculated and make it required. And I will add another step here in stage 2 to have the information payment term, and select the data item field payment term, and I will add another step here to capture the billing address is bill to address setup. Select that item field is bill to address setup done. Make it required. Now I have defined the second stage, and I just want to add another stage. In the stage name I will select as finalized finalized fulfillments, and category, let's say it is cruise, and just apply and open this stage and select the step 1 and NQ note, and select the data item field is NQ note sent required and apply. So now what happened, I have selected three stages on order entity. First is to identify some of the information regarding the customer and the price list. And the second one to identify whether the products added or not, or total amount is properly recalculated or not, and if the bill to address is set up correctly or not. And the third one, if the thank you letter is sent and to fulfill the order. Okay. Now I will apply it. Now I will validate if the business process flow that we have created is properly identified or properly built. Now I will save the business process flow, and now I will activate this business process flow. So another important thing is you can enable the security role for this business process flow. Okay, if you don't want to show this business process flow to some users with a specific security role, then you should not assign this business process flow security role to that security roles. So basically, just to say, this business process flow can be security role driven. Okay, so you can specify the security role by uh, selecting what select security roles you want to give to enable for this business process flow. So this is the activation process. Every business process flow should be activated before it is being used. Otherwise, it will remain as draft state in the system. So the business process flow is now activated. Now you can close the window and go to the Dynamics 365 orders section to create a new order, and we can see this business process flow there. Now close this and close the solution for the time being. Now let's check the business process flow in action. Go to orders, sales and orders. This is the orders in collateral section. We just want to create a new order to see if the business process flow is visible or not. Now see, as I had told you, when you create a new work order, you will find a process flow in the top section of the order. The business process will be visible. So you can see I have created an identify stage with three fields: each customer existing, each potential customer, price list. Then we have in propose section we have four fields, and in fulfillment we have thank you letter sent or not. So this process flow provides a guided a guided way uh, to the user so that the order is properly handled and correct data is being entered. Okay, so for the time being, let's give a name here: order for. So before giving that, just select this as existing customer and select the potential customer here. Let's say the customer is a datum, and you can select the price list. So you can see here, when I have selected this potential customer here, the corresponding potential customer data of this order, specific order, is selected here automatically. So any JavaScript or any form script written against this field will be triggered as a part of this change. Now in price list also, you can select a price list. So the price list is selected. Then you can see here the price list is also assigned to the form, and give a name called as order for 1000 tablet. You can save it. Once you save the order, the minimum information we have given is the currency, the price list, and the customer we have given. Now user can go to propose stage by selecting this next stage. Once you select the next stage, it will move to the next stage called as propose, and the identify stage will be successful because there is a tick mark and everything is green. Now in propose section, we should add some more information to fulfill the order. Now it is asking, is product line added? The by default no. You cannot make it yes, because if you go here, the product is option. So user should go here and add some products here. Let's say existing products, and select a tablet. Let's say this tablet, and as the order says it is 1000 item, then you can make it as quantity 1000. Okay. So you have added the product here. Now you can make it this product line added flag as yes. Now the second thing is total amount recalculated. The total amount is not recalculated yet, so you have to go here and recalculate this price. So now you have recalculated the price so that the total amount is shown here. So you can make it as US, and you have to select the payment term, and you can also select the bill to address setup or not. You should not complete it because this is a guided process. You have to go down and select a billing address here and provide the address. So I have given this address and just save it. Once you save it, you can go to the process, business process flow, and mark it as completed. Now you can move to the next stage to complete it. Here, this is the fulfillment section. So here it is asking to provide the value for thank you note are supplied or not. If it is supplied, then you can make it yes or it is no. So just create a thank you note by going to the activity. So you can add a new activity here. So you can select here, button, your order is raised. Regards the 365 team. So you can save and close. So once you save and close, you you give a subject here. You should give a subject here that we have missed. So give a subject here. Thank you. Thank you note. Just save it. Once you save it, you can close this activity by pressing this close button. This is trying to save this. If you check the right side bottom corner, this is trying to save your form. Now once you save it, you can go to the order and mark the flag if thank you note sent to the user or not as yes, so that all your stages will be completed and you can mark your order as fulfilled. go to the order and open this order. It's very slow. Just 1 second. Let me go to let me reload the Nano 365. The internet is disconnected. Just a second. So as this is a Dynamics 365 online version, so if your internet is not working, then you're not able to connect the Dynamics 365 uh, version. Now it is again reconnecting. So I will visit the order that I have just created and to check if the business process flow is completed or not. We have recently visited a record option here. You can click this to view what the um, orders that we have just created, or you can go to my orders. So this is the order that on which I was working last time. I can open this order, and as I have created the thank you letter, thank you email for the customer, then I can go to the fulfillment stage and mark it as yes. Now I can finish this business process flow. So the business process flow is finished now, and now all the correct data is captured in this order. So I can now create, or I can now fulfill the order correctly to make it as completed. Now you can see the active order status change to fulfilled. So the fundamental thing here is a business process flow guides a salesperson or a customer service agent or a end user to streamline entry the data which has to be required for a specific business process. So this is how a business process flow is configured, and how to check if the business process flow working in the system or not. So thank you again for watching this tutorial. I hope this helped you working in business process flows. See you in some other tutorials. Thank you.